Good morning, everybody. My name is sethaimkwei. I am an entrepreneur with Alliance in Motion Global. I welcome you to this live broadcast on Alliance in Motion Global. Today, I'm going to speak on the topic 5 things to do if you are poor. One of the things that is common in every community, in every country, is poverty. It looks like there will always be poor people. And so, poverty is not something that is alien to us. It's around us and it is with us. But I have also read the stories of countless people who were poor, born poor, but by taking the right action and doing the right things and taking advantage of the right opportunities, have moved themselves from poverty to riches. And so it's important to know that if you are poor, there are some things you need to do. The first thing to do if you are poor is don't lie to yourself. One of the difficult lies to deal with is lying to yourself. If you are poor, accept the fact that you are poor. For religious reasons, some people think that spiritually we are rich, so it doesn't matter what happens physically in terms of the money, cash we have. We are not talking about spiritual poverty or spiritual riches. It is good to be spiritually rich. I admit that if you are spiritually rich but physically poor, the spiritual riches is preferred to the physical poverty. But it is important to know that you don't have to lie to yourself that physical riches is not important. That is because spiritual riches does not pay bills. Spiritual riches does not pay school fees. Spiritual riches does not rent houses or build houses for people. You need physical money to do that. So even though spiritual riches are important, physical riches are also equally important. As long as we are not spiritual beings, but we are physical beings on this earth, we also need to be realistic. We don't need to lie to ourselves and say that we don't need physical riches. For religious reasons, some people also believe that let the poor say, I am rich. Well, you can say that, but as I have said, don't lie to yourself. If you are poor, you are poor. Admit it and admit the fact that there is something you are not doing right. That is why you are poor, and start learning the things you can do right to change the situation. Some people also lie to themselves when they say that money is not the most important thing in life. It is true. Money is not the most important thing in life, but the lack of money can affect the most important things in life. Education is more important than money, but the lack of money can affect the kind of education you can have. Food is more important than money, but the lack of money can affect the kind and the quality of food you will eat, and you can even die because bad food can kill. Love, life are all important than money, but the lack of money can even affect your love life, and it can affect the quality of life that you can enjoy. So money is not the most important thing in life, we admit, but the lack of money can greatly affect the most important thing in life and even compromise the quality of life you will have on this earth. So if you are poor, admit it. Admit that something is not going right and start taking steps to correct it. Don't lie to yourself. Don't mislead yourself when you are poor to think that money is not important in life. It is very, very important. The second thing to do is take immediate action. And that is one of the areas where people fail. Inability to take immediate action. Mr. Bill Gates, one of the richest people in the world, said, If you were born poor, it is not your fault. It is not your mistake. But if you die poor, it is your mistake. You don't have the option to decide who will be your mother or who will be your father. Your mother and your father met together and produced you. You didn't have any choice. So if you were born into a poor family or you were born poor, it is not your fault. But if you grow up poor and die poor, it is your fault because you had many years to take decisions and to do things that can change your life. If you die poor, it is your fault. Poor is said to be P-O-O-R, passing over opportunities repeatedly. You see a good opportunity that is changing people's lives. Instead of joining that opportunity, immediately you hear about that opportunity, you keep deceiving yourself to say, oh, I don't have time. I don't have the money. It is too expensive. I'm too busy. You find excuses and give reasons why you cannot take advantage of that opportunity which is changing other people's life. And if you continue to be in financial difficulty, you want to blame somebody else, it is your fault. If you grow up, die poor, it is your fault because you pass over opportunities repeatedly. So take immediate action. After you tell yourself the truth and accept the fact that you are poor and that it is your fault whilst you are poor, take action. The things that you can do to change your fortunes, do them. Learn, read, research, talk to people, find out what you can do to change your life. And if there's one thing I can recommend for you, join Alliance in Motion Global. We are known all over the world by our tagline, turning ordinary people into extraordinary millionaires. That is what we are doing. That is why we are known like that. If you have financial difficulties or you have problems or challenges financially, join us. We have that record. We will turn you into an extraordinary multi-millionaires. And the good news is you need as little as less than $300 to invest to start this business that can grow to become a multi-million-dollar business that you can call your own and you will become your own boss. The third thing to do is that ask for help. There are people who are just like you now. The situation you find yourself in, the financial challenges you find yourself in, the poverty that you find yourself in, people have been in those situations before and they have managed to come out and now they are enjoying some good wealth. Ask for help. Talk to people. Research. Read. After you are honest with yourself and not lying, and you have decided to take immediate action, the next step is ask for help. Talk to people. And if you need any kind of person to talk to that can help you financially, you can talk to me. I'm available. I am ready to talk to you and give you advice as to what you can do, especially if you want to go the option of network marketing and Alliance in Motion Global. I am available to give free consultation as to what you can do in order to change your fortunes so that money will not be a problem again. If money was your problem 5 years ago and money is your problem now, it means for 5 years you didn't do anything positive to change your financial situation. If you continue like that, 5 years from now, money may still be your problem. And all of a sudden, you would have wasted 10 years of not changing your financial future. And don't forget, you don't have too much time to live on the earth. So 10 years, 5 years is too long a time to waste living in financial difficulties. Number 4, the fourth thing to do if you are poor is start investing. Sometimes people say, I want to wait and invest big. But the truth is, if you don't learn how to invest with the little that you have now, even if you should get much in the future, you will still not invest. If you are not faithful to invest with the little, you will not be faithful to invest with the much. Because actually, it is your habit and your attitude that is stopping you from investing now, and not the fact that you don't have much. So if you don't deal with the habit, deal with the attitude that causes you to stop investing and start investing with the small, even when you have big money, the same habits and the same attitude stopping you now will still stop you, and you will waste your resources. So you need to change and start investing now. People go the way of savings, but my research has found out that interest rates on the savings rates and bank rates are very low. So if you just save in the bank will invest your money to make a lot of profit and pay you peanuts as interest at the end of the month or at the end of the period. So savings people advise, but personally I prefer investing to savings. When you invest, your money works for you and gives you faster and bigger and better returns than just saving. So start investing. And I have already said, with less than $300, you can invest in Alliance in Motion Global. And after a few months or a few years of hard work and dedication and with patience, you can grow it into a multi-million-dollar business. That will be your own business. You will not have a boss. You will be your own boss. And all the money that will come into the business will come to you. Why? Because you are the boss. So start investing and invest in Alliance in Motion Global, the #1 network marketing company in the world. Finally, number 5, what to do when you are poor. Get some new skills. Someone once said, if you do what you have always done, then you will get the results that you have always gotten. Albert Einstein is said to have said that insanity or madness is when you keep doing the same thing and yet you expect a different result. To get a different result, to get a different outcome of your life, to change your poverty into riches, you can't remain the same. You can't keep doing the same things. You need to change. You need to start doing new things. If you continue to do the same things you've done in the past, which made you poor, then you will get the same results you got in the past, which is poverty. You need to change. Learn a new skills. Improve upon yourself. Retool yourself. Empower yourself. Improve upon your knowledge. Improve upon your skills. Improve upon your actions. You must change. You must do things better than you did before. Otherwise, you will remain the same way. So retool. Get a new skills. Learn something new. And the good news is, in Alliance in Motion Global, we have free trainings every day to give you the right skills that you need to be successful in the business. And we also have 24/7 online training academy, so that wherever you are, you can still get quality training to develop quality skills to improve your life and do well in the business and in life generally. So if you are looking for an opportunity to have some quality investment, an opportunity to learn and develop some quality skills, an opportunity to get help from professionals, welcome to the wonderful world of Alliance in Motion Global, because we have a wonderful team of experienced networkers who will train, coach, and mentor you. We give you the opportunity to improve upon yourself, learn something new with our free trainings, online, offline, all the time. So I want to end this presentation here and remind you that if you are poor, Don't lie to yourself about it. Take immediate action. I'm talking about today and I'm talking about now. Number 3, ask for help. 4, start investing, which I prefer to just saving. And finally, get some new skills, retool, and improve upon yourself. With this, you will move from poverty to riches. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you very much for watching. You are welcome to the wonderful world of Alliance in Motion Global, where we turn ordinary people into extraordinary multi-millionaires. Happy Business Day.